guys, it's me, Abby, and today is an exciting day. First of all, I'm actually filming a video. 1. 2, my hair is purple and you haven't seen it. 3, I have a very special guest today. I have showcased on this channel before, but in vlogs, and this is actually a formal video that we're filming today. This is my girlfriend, Nikki. I've never introduced her to that on this channel, but it's been a couple months. Rocky, but a couple months. Everything's good now. You haven't said a word.
Oh, sorry.
She's just like,
I don't do YouTube. I just thought I would just like stay in here while you talked. We're doing a video today. That's for like 2 cents.
We're doing a video today. The thing with us is that we are very different gays. So my style is kind of vary a lot, but I always have some sort of girly in it at least a little bit. Girly-ish. I can be preppy sometimes. You know, I do some button downs, I do some pants. I'll wear skirts if it's warm. I love dresses. The color pink, and I'm really colorful. So that's usually what I do.
I usually don't wear a lot of color. I like the dark colors a lot just because they go with more. I love stuff like this. I tend to go edgier, grungier, that kind of gay. I'm not full butch, but I definitely have aspects of it. And I have some femme aspects too. I feel more like a man when I get dressed than I do a woman sometimes. She has very cute little silver dainty rings, and I have like big chunky man rings. My hair is usually very like curly and long.
You'll see it. Yeah, you'll see it in the when we're doing her hair and stuff, but it's like super long. It's like curly, a little bit crazy. My hair used to be curly and fun until I bleached it too much, and now it just dries straight.
But the purple.
I've never seen her hair straight, and so this is like what stemmed this video, was wanting to straighten her hair.
I'm gonna style Abby. Makeup, hair, outfit. This like a more my style, and then she's gonna do the same for me with her style. Yeah. Let me tell you, the difference is that I get ready in 5 minutes in the morning. She takes a good half hour.
No, more.
More?
Probably,
I've never.
I can get ready in half hour, but then I'm like, then I get rushed.
She has such time in the morning. Mine is like, I want as much sleep as possible. Wake up 5 minutes, throw on a t-shirt. I always wear t-shirts and jeans. It's the easiest thing. Yeah. Except for work, sometimes I wear nicer stuff, but yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna. Sorry, I get a little flustered. We're gonna get started with her look. Yay! And then
oh, you're gonna have to brush my hair. Yeah. I am a journalism major with either an acting or a film minor. We're still deciding. Yeah. What are you, Ashlyn?
I'll come back. I'm a biology major.
That was like, what's your favorite hobby when you're asked in like preschool, and Ashlyn was like, I'm a biology major.
No, so I'm a biology major, but I realized that I only like some parts of biology, so I'm probably gonna switch to environmental science.
Save the fucking planet.
You can see how long. It's usually way curlier, but since I brushed it,
I feel like I'm in a hair salon. I'm Abby, I'll be doing your hair today.
Did it just die?
No, I just pressed the button.
Did it die? It's a blow dryer. Can I blow dry?
Yeah, you can blow dry.
I don't like it anymore.
I know this.
What have you learned from your past relationships?
What I've learned from my past relationships is that giving your all consistently, hoping that they'll give your all, is not a stable relationship. And you cannot spend your time in relationships waiting and hoping that they will do the same for you. Because if they're not, at least some point in the beginning of the relationship, giving the same you're giving, it's just not going to work. And it's not worth your time. And it's not worth your energy of feeling like you're not enough.
I don't know. I've had a few relationships in my past. I've learned something new from every single one, but I think the main theme is just like, well, first of all, not rushing into it. Because whenever I did, it would not go very well. I wasn't ever good at communicating until very recently. To just people, but also like relationships too. And like in relationships especially, that's like the most important thing. So just being more open about how I'm feeling. Even if it's negative or positive, that makes a relationship like successful. So I've learned that. Yeah.
We've grown so much already in this relationship. Like it's, oh my god.
Yeah, because me and her have had an interesting journey since we first met each other.
Yeah. Like we got close really fast, and then we had to go through a lot of things to understand each other, you know what I mean?
What is a relationship deal breaker for you?
Is the biggest thing I hate is when someone's super self-centered.
Yeah.
Like when I first meet them, if they're like all about themselves, like that's just like the biggest turn off. It's like, I just can't. I can't do with people who are like so self-centered that like they have no consideration for other people. Like that's just too much. Like if you have like a big ass ego, like get out, literally leave. Like you are no better than everyone else. Don't put yourself up there. Like hate that. That's probably the biggest thing that I'm like no.
There's a lot of deal breakers I feel like, but for me, it's just really judgy, critical people. My thing is, like, as long as you're happy and you're not hurting yourself or other people, like, I don't care what you're doing. Like, I really don't. It's not my business. So I hate people who, like, feel a need to have opinion about other people all the time, because it's like
they
why
know
do you
better.
care?
Selfishness is definitely second, but the first one is narrow-mindedness.
Yeah, being
if you can't be open-minded to anything, like, you're not even open to hearing someone out, like, oh my god.
Or just respecting them.
Yeah,
you know?
it's the respect, yeah.
What would you define as cheating? Some people think physical things, and then some people are like, if you feel deeply like about somebody else, they think that that's cheating.
I think physical, because with
I think more physical.
Because if it's the deep thing, then when I find out, I wouldn't be like, why are you cheating on me? I'd be like, okay, so this needs to be over. It's different. It's not like I don't feel betrayed, but if they don't have the decency to tell me that they want to have physical things with someone else, then you don't respect me enough to be with me, and you need to be over. Like, that's why I see cheating. It's a betrayal. But having deep emotion with someone else, you can't always control that. Like, if it happens, it happens. What popular notion do you think the world has most wrong?
Cancel culture, and this is a very controversial thing because cancel culture is really popular and has been popular on social media, and like there's so much like YouTube drama and like celebrity drama, celebrity tea, but like I can't look at someone who's also a person just because they're popular, just because they're seen as a celebrity, just because they're a little more well known obviously than we are, doesn't mean that we should put up these perfection standards on them. Doesn't mean that they have to be like these perfect people, because they're literally just normal people living their lives like we are, just very differently. And they've made past mistakes, past experiences. They've changed as people, obviously. If they apologize about it and they're really sincere, like
there's a difference between accountability and cancel culture. You know what I mean? Hold them accountable. If you want to hold them accountable, that's fine. That's what the media is for. That's what, like, I'm in journalism. It's about holding public figures accountable for what they've done. But accountability is not canceling someone. Accountability is saying you need to make amends with this.
Right, and accepting that it happened, but also being like, I'm over that. Like, that's not me anymore. This is your hair.
I know.
Look at it.
Oh my god.
Really
I'm an e-girl. Oh no.
She's an e-girl!
Somebody save me. I want to get her bangs out of here.
I hate my face without bangs now because it just doesn't feel right. Their coming out story.
Oh my god, well I have two. I loved the character Santana, obviously.
I'll insert a picture just so you guys can, if you haven't watched it before.
Ooh, love Santana. And then because I love Santana so much, and in the show they called her a lesbian, and I was like, oh, well I love Santana, I want to be just like her. I told my whole 4th grade class that I was a lesbian. I was raised in Catholic school. So a lot of moms got a little bit upset that this was happening and didn't quite appreciate me saying that. So they called my mom and were like, do you know your daughter's going around saying she's a lesbian? Like, that's not okay. So, but my mom, the bisexual queen she is, she sat me down and she said, all right, honey, like, you just can't be sure about that right now, okay? So just don't go around telling people, like, until you're older, because you can't be sure. And I was like, okay, mom. And then flash forward freshman year, into sophomore year, I liked my friend who said that she liked girls, and I was like, and she had like blue hair. Funny enough, her name was Abby. I knew I was gay since 4th grade, like so obvious, but I was dating guys, so that's just what you did, and I hated all the relationships I had with men. And then I wrote her a whole thing being like, hey, I like you, and we had like French class together, so I was like, je t'aime bien, like I like you, and then she was like, oh no. She's like, I just honestly see you as a friend, and so like that really hurt me as a gay, so it really like hit my confidence. Then I dated a man again, which was awful. And then finally, that same man that I dated when Trump was elected at day of school, I like tweeted and I was like, listen, I just feel really like upset that our country has come to a point where people will put like economic things over like moral standards for our presidents, and like I tweeted something about that and I was very upset, and he responded, oh my god, I hate how people are whining about this, like they just need to get over it. I pulled him aside in the hallway because this is a white cis straight man, right? And I pulled him aside in the hallway, I was like, listen, I just need to let you know that at the time I thought I was bi, and I was like, I just need to let you know, like I just think that we have different things that impact who we want as candidates and presidents, because I am a bisexual woman, and those are rights that someone with bad moral standards like Trump could take away from me. He could take my right to marriage if I want to marry a woman. He could take away women's rights and like the pink tax and so many things like that, and so it impacts me more than you. And then he tweeted back, I don't care if you're bisexual, it doesn't matter, you still shouldn't whine about these things. And then all my friends saw the tweet and were like, you're what? You're bi? What are you talking about? And so I was outed. But she's been raised since 4th grade, so we didn't care.
I have a coming out video on this channel from like my sophomore year.
Let me do it.
of high school. Basically, it all started in 6th grade. I was at a birthday sleepover. We were all like telling secrets, you know, us 12-year-olds. And I was like, yeah, so I think I'm a lesbian. And I told her that I had a crush on her. And she rejected me in the nicest way possible, but like still ouchy, you know? And I didn't understand the concept of bisexual yet, so I just assumed that like, oh, I like girls, I mean that means I must be a lesbian, because that was the only term that like I knew of. And I knew of like gay because my mom explained it to me as a kid, and like my uncle's gay, my mom's sister's gay, so like it was nothing like out of the ordinary, but also not well educated. My best friend got a little bit weirded out because obviously I'm her best friend, that's kind of strange, and also to claim myself as a lesbian is a big thing as a 12-year-old. So the next day, I went to school, and people were coming up to me asking me if I was a lesbian, and I was like, what the fuck? There was only like maybe like 5 or 6 girls at the sleepover, and I was like, there's only a few people who would actually out me like that and spread it around the entire school. I actually never really found out who actually said those things. After I got all of like those weird questions and weird looks, and I got a lot of attention about it, I started getting really embarrassed about it, and so I suppressed all of like those homosexual thoughts.
You still liked guys. So.
And I still liked guys, so that was also really confusing for me, because I was like, wait, but I still am attracted to men, so what does that even mean? I dropped it. I was like, no, that's not a thing. I'm straight. I'm really straight. But I still had a continuing crush on my best friend, and I was like, okay, whatever. She doesn't like me. Tough shit. But then in 8th grade, I really started to realize like that, okay, I can't really ignore the fact that I like women. I also like men too, and I discovered the term bisexual and also pansexual too, because that was a thing. I didn't really tell a lot of people until like I told my best friend Jillian, and I told my parents, and they were also like, okay, like good for you, cool. And then once I told my high school friends, and it was still kind of embarrassing. Well, and I made that coming out video in my sophomore year, and then my whole high school found out, and then some girls didn't talk to me or look at me in the hallways because they were disgusted.
Fuck yeah.
So that's that.
This is the hair.
Slicked back, wow.
It's just a messy little...
I just hate how I look with my bangs. No. Okay, you need to stay, like, okay. Here, sit back. Oh, you're so pretty. We're going to do her makeup. I don't do like a full beat all the time. I usually just do like eyeliner, like more eyeliner than anything, but I'm gonna give her like the whole shebang because she doesn't really do glam like that like ever. So. So we're gonna do some ASMR. Ready? What are you doing?
Fuck is that white shit? I look at Stacy.
How many hours did the look take?
I think it lasted like an hour and a half. 2 hours hours max, but I don't think it lasted that
Alright.
long.
And I'm telling you this is gonna take about 10 minutes. It's gonna be so funny. You were gonna hate watching this.
Yeah, I know.
That's how I do makeup, baby.
No primer, fucking anything. It's weird having other people do my makeup because I always do my own.
This is what I do.
I do the same thing sometimes.
Hi, babe. Don't worry about the method.
I think I want this one like at first, but then I'm like,
This is what I do.
Although that one looks good, this one looks better.
Yeah, I have to see what I looked like.
Oh my god. Alright guys, so my camera just died, so we're just going to use my phone for this.
Also, I want to preface that she's gonna do her brows because I don't know how to do brows. Ashlyn, do you want to come over here and tell me honestly how you think it's going?
So, the blending is bad.
I've never used the darker color with this color before.
It really shows. The colors go well, it's just patchy because you're using your fingies.
I know, so like can I use a blending brush, babe? I'm
Yes.
sorry. I'm just gonna, there's right here.
I mean, I don't know makeup, but if you're supposed to use a blending brush, why aren't you using one?
Because bitch, because I don't have one! Oh! Bitch! She just roasted me!
Sorry.
Can I help?
You don't like it.
Oh,
She doesn't like it.
it's not.
She doesn't like it.
It's not.
It's not good.
Okay guys, so this is the look that she did.
I'm sorry, but this is my usual look. Can you close your eyes?
I like
too?
the glow.
Can you close your eyes? Oh, I didn't right open your eyes. Can I just preface this and say, I don't do makeup often. I really don't. So this is like just a genuine.
On camera, it looks like
But
not
you need-
bad at all.
You need a lip too.
Let's get changed. Oh, there's like a better. Yeah. She just made me put in these little dudes. I like this pairing. It's cute. So I'm sorry.
My daddy is richer than
You're not
yours.
good enough for this.
You want to skip me after school? Yeah, we can drive around. We can get some milkshakes or something, you know.
Milkshakes.
That was
I'm vegan. Vegan.
Hey, my name's Abby. I don't really go to class that much, but I like to skate. I have a huge dick, if you didn't know that. Practically pokes out my pants. Yeah, sorry to distract you. Dude, I fuck with Sublime, and obviously, I skate. Did you know I skate? I skate everywhere I go. I even skate in my sleep.
Hi. I'm Nikki, N-I-K-K-I. Do you think you can sit here? Because that's where I sit.
I have black bands on, by the way, if you can't see. She has my.
Oh my god, my.
She has my. She hates herself right now. I think
Because I look like the bitches in high school. They would like look at me because I was gay and be like.
But,
I
like-
look like the girls that like would get way
Yeah.
too drunk and like snort coke at the football game. Do we want to go show people?
No, let's do it. Yo, what's up, baby girl? What you doing after school? Damn, you're weird.
What's going on? So they switched clothes.
Hello, everybody. I forgot to film an outro for this video, so we're eating at the dining hall and filming this for you. After we got everyone's reactions, after we stopped filming, we went to a party and we really got in our element with these outfits and like our looks. Like,
She was like a quiet, mysterious gay all night. Like her, like she was like sitting there and she was like.
I loved it. Definitely Nikki's was the most extreme transformation.
Also, I did not go out in skirt. That was not happening.
Also, a question to ask at the end of this, like, would you implement any of this into your regular style?
You know what's crazy? Honestly, yeah. A lot of time when I realized in high school and growing up is even though I still am feminine and I love feminine things, I always kind of like draw a line to not go too far off the edge because when I first came out as like being like gay and stuff, people almost didn't believe me because I was feminine. So I felt like the need to dress more masculine so they could understand and like believe that I was gay. So I just felt so nice being like free and being like all the way feminine and like going off. So I think I'll definitely do more things that I just want to and not care if people can see that I'm gay or not. You know, because I know I'm gay. You know I'm gay later.
Like who cares?
Those are the people that need to know. Going back and putting some more femininity, especially with like makeup and stuff into my life would be really fun.
Yeah, I'm also a great example of a feminine, not full lesbian, but still feminine gay. And like people never know. People are usually surprised when they hear that I like girls. I felt the same way because again, people didn't believe me, or I just found it so shocking. But I just could never shove the femininity out of my style or who I was. Because like I grew up loving makeup and loving the color pink. Like I was a girly girl before even I knew my sexuality. So it's like this just added on to myself. It didn't like diminish any part of me. So to try and diminish like my femininity would be taking away a lot of like who I am. You know, I don't really care. But also, I've always wanted to like touch that masculine part of me. I didn't think I could pull it off, like the masculine look, a lot.
Oh yeah, you can.
I mean, I discovered that I can because I really liked it. I liked how I looked. The minimal makeup that I was wearing, like yes, I was wearing like eyeshadow and stuff, but it was still like super minimal compared to like what I usually do. And it just, I still felt like pretty good. Like
I didn't think I could ever look like a Stacey. Makeup wise, I love how that makeup looks on me. Like I would love to do that and like be like that bad bitch sometimes. Makeup is a little bit of an art form for me, but more so just to like look pretty. Like I don't think about it as like a canvas the way you do. And that's why I loved being your canvas for the night. It was like so fun.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment with any comments, questions, or concerns. I will be sure to reply. Of course, subscribe to my channel so you can see every time I post a new video. And I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!